Hey guys, welcome to the Vickers Family Vlog. Eva and I just wanted to share with you guys about just some pros and cons here of living in the province, the deep province of Mindanao in the southwestern corner. Not so quite southwestern, but we're still kind of in the southern, really southern part. The nearest big city to us is called Pagadian, and we're in the province of Zamboanga del Sur. So the name of our town here is called Ramon Magsaysay, which is actually named after a former president of the Philippines back around the World War II era. And it's a small town, but it's quite large in terms of land size. So we've been here back in the province for about 2 months now. We're coming up on the 2-month mark at the beginning of January. And when we came back, we gave an update about the quarantine. We did quarantine. I got out after 10 days because I gave them the doctor, the municipality doctor, information about me from the VA, with my back issue, brain injury and PTSD, stuff related to combat that I knew that would help us shorten our quarantine time. So yeah, we've been living in our little house. We built a little house earlier this year. Everyone kind of knows what it's our house because it has a striped blue roof, blue and silver roof. Eva did the design, so it's creative, but it's unique in its own way. And we just recently completed a bamboo fence. I don't really know the size of our fenced-in yard area. It's got to be at least maybe, what would you say, like 300 square meters, maybe, or more. I don't know. Eva's behind the camera today, so I was just asking her. We're up on the hillside behind the house. It's maybe, I'd say about 60 feet up. It's a good little climb, but there's a trail coming up here. We actually don't have cell service going down the hill, like right up in the hill down here. We do have a Wi-Fi, like a Globe prepaid Wi-Fi, but it's in and out, such a weak signal. I can do stuff like use Messenger or just really rudimentary internet stuff, like if I need to Google something, but you can't expect too much. And so climbing up the hill, you get 2 bars LTE versus down the hill at the house you get 1 bar 3G, which like I said, you can't really do much with. So we've been watching videos on Netflix and things like that, but we'll have to go out somewhere and where there's a full LTE signal and download everything, because you download it and then you can watch as much as you want until whatever. So we do that at night while we're trying to go to sleep. We watch a few episodes of stuff. So coming up here, I get 2 to 3 bars LTE. So I've been thinking about buying a I can't remember the name of it, but I was going to buy this thing that relays the signal from the top of the mountain here, or the hill, and beams it down to our house. We just have to shoot the signal down there, and then within about 3,000 to 4,000 square foot range, we can have a concentrated signal that's coming up here. Costs about $300 or $400, but eventually I'm going to buy it just so that things are better there. So today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in the province, especially here in Mindanao. A little bit different province life than you would find in Cebu. Because you have the access to the city anytime you want, like in Cebu, like we had before. And I don't know, I like it here. It has its ups and downs. Life can be kind of monotonous if you don't know how to keep yourself busy. So there's not that many people here. It's one of the pros. There's not a lot of people around here. People kind of keep to themselves. You have your few just mimosas here and there, like your nosy people that are just, everybody knows that they're nosy people, but they're here and there, of course, you know. Not too much drama. But then living here, you're really just surrounded by so much nature, and it's nice to wake up to every day. Eva's uncle, he lives right next door to us, and he has, my God, he has 5 roosters, and you know, these roosters, they do their you know, they make that noise all day long, but they usually get kind of calm at night. But usually around 2:30 a.m. you'll hear them kind of popping off. And I do sleep with like the little ear plugs in my ears, the one you squish down and I stick in there and they puff back up. I use those just so I'm not really interrupted with my sleep. But other than that, everything's pretty good. He's had some carabao and some cows that he's been trying to wean off of the mothers, so you'll hear them kind of whining all night long. That's been recently, but it's not too big of a thing. He keeps them farther away from the house because he knows that I might complain or get upset because I can't sleep. Because if I don't sleep, I'm really moody and not in a good mood the next day. It's just how I am. A lot of people are like that. You know, a lot of people can function off no sleep, but you know, it's just how people are. And another good thing about living here is, honestly, there's no traffic. You don't have to really prepare for traffic, of course. You know, there's really nowhere to go in general. I mean, it's considering like going to a city or something. You go to those types of places, the local place, it's bigger and you have more stuff like Pagadian. There's a lot, they really have a lot to offer, but you can't have, you know, too high of expectations on things like grocery stores. Yeah, we use Robinson's supermarket. It's not that large, but it has all the things we need. We sometimes go to the Gaisano there. It's kind of a mixed bag on, you know, what they offer, because they do have an Ace Hardware there. I will stop in there and grab stuff from time to time. I did buy a little charcoal barbecue grill. It stands up about 3 foot off the ground. It has the lid that you open up. So we, you know, every Sunday or so, we try to grill out, just grill some pork. We'll buy, you know, $5-6 worth of pork, 300 pesos worth of pork, and it's like a kilo or so. And we'll do that, just, you know, just to grill, have something a little different than what we normally eat during the week. And typically Sundays we'll grill, so we'll marinate and for a few hours and then grill it. And, you know, we enjoy that. And I've been actually more active since I've lived here. Every day I do something, whether it's walking up these steep hills. That is a workout within itself. When I first started climbing these hills, I had to stop halfway and, you know, take a breath, and I was just huffing and puffing, but I got to where I could climb all the way up with no problem now, you know. I actually started running with my kettlebell. I'll run up and down the hills. I'm just trying to increase my endurance and stamina, and just getting myself in shape. You know, when I was living back in Mississippi, I was living a shitty life with, you know, having nothing to do, being depressed, being away from Eva and the kids, and I just want to drink every other day. I just wanted to drink a lot of beer, and I was just wasn't very fit and healthy. But I've been doing it a lot better. It's been a nice change of pace. You know, we haven't made any changes too quickly, just adjusting slowly. Our plan is actually to go back to Cebu right after New Year's, if not maybe on New Year's, depending on the schedule of the barco, the ferries. We're really trying to plan on going back as soon as we can, because I need to see Ezra again, and I want to spend some time with him. We might spend 2 to 3 weeks in the city, This time we'll probably stay in Cebu City. We have a few things to get done. We're planning on getting our some of our documents that we really need in order to get married, things like that. Of course, we like to do a little bit of shopping, like SNR or Landers. We like to do that, gather stuff that we need, and we can bring back to the province. It really help us. Now I wanted to talk about some of the cons as well. The cons, some of the, not to be negative, but some of the things that are really difficult about living here is, there's really not anywhere in particular you really gonna go. Like I said, you go to Pagadian to get stuff or whatever you need. But we don't have a vehicle right now, so we'll just hop on the bus. And it's like a little rural bus route, and it takes about 30 minutes or so to get there. And it's not an American bus or anything. And so when we get there, we have to ride around the town, the city, in a tricycle, which is fairly okay. Sometimes it's just so hot, and we'll run around and get everything we need. Sometimes we'll take Eva's brother and one of the other guys that lives here. He helps out. He'll come with us just in case we need extra hands on bringing stuff home. But we might do that once a week or sometimes once every 10 days or so. But it is a hassle. It's not something you just easily get in your car and just run over there and grab what you need and come back. It's kind of a 3, 4, 5 hour thing. And then other things is, living out here in nature, we have a lot of issues. Like things we've had issues with lately are a lot of spider webs in our house. Every time we clean the spider webs out in the morning, and then within a few hours later, they're all over the house. They're all getting all on your face, and things like that. It gets annoying, but whatever. But another thing that we've had a huge issue with is there's no city access to city water. There's no access to city water. They only run the lines on one side of the street. So people that live on the opposite side of the street from us, they're allowed to have access to the water, like if they want to go into their house or they want to plumb it, wherever they want to plumb it to. And our side, it's like the government just said, okay, sorry, you just have to figure it out. So we've been carrying these 5-gallon water containers every other day, filling it up, and we'll have the big, they say baldes, which is pretty much is like a garbage can that we fill full of water. We have 2 or 3 of them around the house, and that's how we've been showering lately. But on another note, what we have been doing, another update is we've been digging a new well, and our plan is to buy a pump, and we're going to run about 80 meters of hose or plastic PVC from the well, and have it plumbed into our house. And we're going to buy a water tank and everything. But it's been, it's just tiring. It's a lot of work living like this. Think about how people lived in the U.S. 60, 70 years ago or so. So her brother and the other guy that lives here, they've been digging for the last week. Not every single day, but we've been digging. I've even been helping out quite a bit, and it's been fun actually. Spending all day at the well just digging. Right now we're at 18 feet, so we're 4 feet by 4 feet, and right now the current depth is 18 feet. We built a bamboo ladder yesterday, and it's 21 feet tall, so they're able to easily get in and out of it, out of the well to dig. So we're at the point where it's so deep that you have to dig, you have to drop a bucket down in there, fill it up with dirt, or it's been filling it with water every night, so you have to go and take all the water out before you dig, and then you have to also extract all the dirt that you've been digging. It's time consuming now that we're so deep, but usually every morning the water comes all the way up to about say about right now we're probably like 10 or 11 feet full of water in the well, and it's just not filling all the way up and like flowing out. So we're working on getting it deep enough so that it can do that. But really, you know, it's just a time-consuming process, and it's just a waiting game. You know, things always improve, but it just takes time. So we're gonna take a little break from here, go back to Cebu, just, you know, enjoy some of the luxuries of the city life, but get to spend time with Ezra, of course, my son Ezra. He just recently turned 5, and just want to be there and spend time with him. Get a lot of stuff done that we want to get done. That's kind of impossible to get done here. And but yeah, that is our plan. We just haven't made up, come up with a certain date on when to leave. And then once we come back, we're gonna continue all of our projects here. That's pretty much been what's been going on lately. I like roaming around the property. They have about 16 hectares here, and it's such huge property. Tons of coconut, tons of bananas, just tons of fruit trees all over, and it's fun to just roam around. Nobody's here bothering you. You know, being a foreigner, people like to just stop and stare at you. You know, they don't really have that here, so the people that know me, you know, they're just kind and polite, and they're just kind of passive. You know, they'll just say hi or just look at you, but it's not like they're staring at you all day long. So I'll just roam around here. You know, we're high up here. You can see the clouds. It's so beautiful to see that every day. And I love it. They're like, if ever I get stressed out, I'll just walk around or just whatever. But it's been nice. Like, I think a lot of the weather has been clearing up. It's not raining quite as bad as it used to. When we first got here, it was just tons of rain. It's so nasty because you're going out and just so much mud everywhere. So things are looking up. Things are getting better. It just takes time. The whole COVID stuff here is a little bit behind compared to like the other cities and stuff in the Philippines. The mayor here is a doctor. He had just recently caught the virus. There's still been cases out here in the middle of nowhere. There's still cases. So we've been, but you can see like a lot of the changes. You can see a lot of the small little, you know, things that are happening to know that we are feeling like we're going back to normal. So, of course, we still wear the face shields when we go out in public, go out to certain places. It's required. You can't get around it. But yeah, guys. Other than that, that's really what's been going on. I've been trying to stay really calm and just relax and enjoy life, but you know, you just gotta trying to manage stress and manage anxiety. And I've been doing pretty good about it. But I really enjoy it here. I can see myself living here more permanent, long term. But it's nice to have that outlet, you know, whenever we want to go to Cebu or wherever we want to go. It's nice to have that freedom also. Just do whatever we want to do. We're not really tied down to anything. So, yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. And if there's any questions or whatever, you guys, I'd be happy to get back to you. Just continue to follow us, follow our channel, our latest videos. We'll be able to do more updates, especially going to Cebu soon. We'll probably do some videos there. It'll be interesting. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next video. Thank you.